On method. As a non-theologian, my conception of Black divinity resides in the intangible, transcendent power of the Black artistic tradition. I am impacted beyond my five senses by the inescapable tactile intimacy of James Baldwin and the heavier than heaven on the mind yet nutritious for the soul gifts of Toni Morrison, whose masterpiece Beloved aestheticized a love so selfless and untethered to the temporal and spatial reality that in order to understand its beauty, you have to first suffer through unspeakable pain. The life-affirming power of Miles Davis and John Coltrane is such that I had no idea I was even alive until I heard Kind of Blue and The Love Supreme. The towering genius of Lupe Fiasco opened my eyes to rap as the language of the oppressed, completely unburdened by the damning intellectual and creative ceiling of the commodified status quo. I still remember where I was when the food and liquor cooled and the youth were hit by the wave and had to be saved by the long chains. The radical and rebellious deployment of Beautiful Abstraction by Basquiat was too aesthetically refined and bold to be ignored by those who have far too long labored under the illusion of the dominant centrality and therefore presupposed validity of their limited gaze. From Dustheads to The Warrior, Basquiat left behind masterpieces that we should all feel blessed by the existence of. This tradition is too vast and rich for my limited lexicon, but it is where I find Black divinity. For this series, I wanted to focus on Black rage, more specifically Black rage as an inexpressible thing. In this work, I envisioned a version of expression that is only possible with reciprocity, and given the works I pulled from, that qualifier renders Black rage inexpressible on a societal level. I pulled directly from the works of Frank B. Wilderson III, Zakiya Jackson, Sadiqa Hartman, Orlando Patterson, Frederick Douglass, W.E.B. Du Bois, Akil Membe, Billie Holiday, Lauryn Hill, Davon Bennett, Carlton Weekly, James H. Cone, and Frantz Fanon. I sought to explore the faulty conception of the human being and how it was built on an anti-Black foundation, enabled by the paradigmatic condition of social death, and how that directly rendered the reciprocity of our rage impossible. The great paradox of this endeavor is the very real possibility that nothing I've created will get the reciprocity it needs to be considered a valid expression, thus taking on the exact character of what I am attempting to aestheticize in the first place. Yet and still, I'm humbled by the opportunity to try. So come with me and explore Black rage.